Hello everybody and welcome to another video. My name is Mr. Cantor and this is Modeling with Mr. Cantor. Now today we're going to be looking at Explore Part B. What I want you to do is to take a minute, pause this video and really take in the different dot plots we're looking at here, what kind of data they're trying to show us. Take a look at the questions and start thinking about how you want to respond to them. Alright, so please pause the video and I'll be here waiting for you to come back. All right, welcome back. Now, one of the things that you might have noticed is we have two dot plots and they both say number of words per minute underneath the data, which means both of our graphs are comparing the same type of data, which is kind of interesting. Then you might have noticed that to the left of both dot plots, they tell you what they are about. And specifically, the top dot plot represents the beginning of the course and the bottom dot plot represents the end of the course. So essentially, we're trying to see how fast were people typing before the course and how fast were people typing after the course. That is one observation you might have made. All right. With that said, are there any other observations you can make about these two dot plots before we start looking at these questions? Please pause the video and let me know. All right, welcome back. If you said you noticed that in the beginning of the course, people's typing speeds were kind of all over the place versus at the end of the course, everybody was kind of in one area grouped up, then that's also a pretty powerful observation to make. All right, so with those observations out the way, what I want you to do now is to read the first question to yourself and then we will read it together. All right, welcome back. So the first question says, based on the dot plots, do you agree with each of the following statements about this group of students? Be prepared to explain your reasoning. So, for part A, overall, the students' typing speed did not improve. They typed at the same speed at the end of the course as they did at the beginning. Interesting statement. What do you think about that? Please pause this video and let me know. What are your thoughts on that statement? Welcome back. Now that you had some time to think about the part A statement, let's begin answering it. So, if you said that you disagree with that statement because the set of dots were, as a group, placed lower on the number line at the beginning of the course and higher at the end, which means that as a class, they were typing more words per minute or typing faster, you are correct. We can see that in the beginning, the students were typing at all different kinds of speeds. That's an observation that you made in the beginning of this question before we even looked at the different parts. We also noticed that at the end of the course, the majority of the students are all pretty much clumped up in one spot. So therefore, definitely, the typing class has helped these students. So we're going to have to disagree with part A. Good job. All right, with that said, let's move on to part B. Please pause this video, read part B to yourself, think about what it's asking you, and look at the two dot plots and make a good decision as to how to respond to part B. All right, welcome back. Let's read part B together. It says 20 words per minute is a good estimate for how fast, in general, the students typed at the beginning of the course. All right, please pause the video. What do you think about that? All right, welcome back. If you said that you agree because at the beginning, 20 is more or less in the middle of the set of dots, it is reasonable to use this value to describe the set in general, then you are correct. But believe it or not, you could actually also disagree, and this is what you can say. You disagree because there are quite a few data points that are much lower or higher than 20. It doesn't seem that 20 is a good estimate of the set. All right, so you can go either way. And this makes sense because if we look at our dot plot for the beginning of the course, you'll notice that 20 does appear to be somewhat in the middle of all of the data. In addition, it is also reasonable to think that even though 20 appears to be somewhat in the middle of the data, there are these points over here to the left which are significantly less than 20, and there are these points to the right which are significantly greater than 20. So you can actually answer this question in two different ways and still be correct. Good job. Okay, so with that said, let's move on to part C. Now, what I want you to do is to please pause this video, read part C to yourself, think about it, and then we will answer it together. Okay, welcome back. Part C reads, 20 words per minute is a good description of the center of data at the end of the course. What do you think about that? Is that a good statement? All right, welcome back. If you said that you disagree because almost all the students were typing more than 20 words a minute, so 20 would not be a good description of the group's typing speed at the end of the course, then you are correct. And we can see that in the first dot plot where we have 20, we had exactly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We had 15 people that can type 20 words per minute or less. Now we can see that we have exactly one person. So these 15 people definitely improved, well, we can say 14 people definitely improved their typing speed and had moved up in the dot plot. So definitely saying that 20 words per minute is a good description of the center of data set at the end of the course is not true, because clearly 20 is not the middle, it's at the end. And all of our typers have typed way faster than 20. Good job on that one. Okay, so with that said, we have one more part to look at. Part D. Please pause this video and let me know what you think. All right, welcome back. Let's take a look at Part D and let's read it, and then we'll jump into what we think about it. Part D says, there was more variability in the typing speeds at the beginning of the course than at the end. So, the students' typing speeds were more alike at the end. Interesting statement. What do you think about it? Please pause this video and let me know. Okay, welcome back. If you said you agree, because the spread in the first dot plot is wider, which means the speeds of the students were quite different or more variable, then you're correct. In addition, the dots in the second dot plot are closer together or the spread is narrower, which means at the end of the course, the typing speeds were less variable. So we can see from looking at both dot plots that when the students came in the beginning of the course, their speeds were kind of all over the place. But now, at the end of the course, we can see that the majority of them are in this zone between 20 and 34. They're kind of clumped up together. We can see that since the majority of our typers are clumped up together, that means their speeds are more alike than in the past, where we had students from all types of speeds. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mr. Cantor. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you were able to learn a lot about dot plots and how to read them. And I will see you in the next one. Take care for now.